It's supposed to be easy. We'll see.
It's supposed to be easy. Famous last words. Guess what time it is? Taking the window off, getting this giant RV fridge out of here. Mike has been prepping this process. He talked to the RV tech at the dealership that we bought this RV from, and he explained it to be pretty simple, right?
It's supposed to be easy. We'll see.
It's supposed to be easy. Famous last words. So we've recruited some help. He's got some buddies coming over to help us. I'm gonna document the process. I'll be very helpful behind the camera, showing you guys exactly how we do it. All right, we're taking all the screws out. We've called in the reinforcements. Got guys on the outside. Justin's helping on the inside. Here we go. Easy peasy.
So we got the window out of there. It went easier than I expected, actually, but now we're on to the fun part, getting the refrigerator out of here.
All the guys are back there starting the fridge. The plan is to lay it down on this frame they built. Shimmy it out the window that way.
Yeah, let's just walk.
Here we go. I think building the frame to have the fridge setting on was helpful. Let's hear what the guys have to say. All right, you guys made it look pretty easy. Was it easy?
No, it was not easy. That thing weighed a lot. It's been a long day.
It's so hot. It's like 97, I think, here today.
Yeah,
so
at least.
Thankful for our help.
Yeah.
All those guys coming out here to help us. So
Hey,
nice.
at least we're done. We got it out of there.
Yeah.
That's what counts.
Now it's time to go jump in a pool. We gotta find a pool first. Feeding the troops. All of our helpers. It is time to start prepping for paint. We get lots of questions on how to paint RV walls after our first renovation, so we're going to be explaining exactly how to do that. The number one question we get when it comes to painting RV walls is what kind of paint to use, and that's actually not that important. All of the prep work before that is much more important than the actual paint you use. The sanding, the TSP, cleaning the walls, using the right primer, all of that is very important, and then comes the paint. We documented all of that in a blog post, so you can check that out now. And then of course we will have that tutorial up on YouTube once we have that all finished and we have this entire RV painted. So we're going to be taking you along every step of the process in the fifth wheel as we paint and sharing that in its own video. So hopefully you guys can find that helpful. All right, it's almost 9 o'clock here. Mike's been out here all day getting all the walls prepped. I've helped here and there as I could. Mostly taking care of Avery though, but she's asleep now and I'm out here to help. Mike's got a huge light box here set up.
Gotta be able to see.
Yeah, it's nice and bright inside. It might be dark outside, but we're gonna keep trying to get some stuff done. He's got all the nail holes sanded, putting on the last little bit of wood filler, and then continuing to sand. The thing about painting an RV is just sanding, sanding, and sanding. So that's basically what we're doing. So we'll be sanding for a couple more hours, try to make the most of this time at night when baby's asleep and we can get some stuff done. Also, in case any of you or your husbands are like Mike and obsessed with lights, I have to show you his little light box thing that he's made. His giant light box thing, I should say. Might be a little bit excessive, but hey, It's nice and bright in here. It's got some more down here too. What do you have to say for yourself?
I need to be able to see.
We're just about to wrap up for the night. Got a ton done. All the nail holes are filled. Walls, ceilings are primed, or not primed, sanded. We do have to do some cleaning, like cleaning all of the walls really good tomorrow before we prime. But it's looking good. What do you think?
Well, we got lots done today.
We're tired, but we're really happy with the progress we're making. It's looking so good in here. Mike's gonna work a little bit longer. Finish up a couple more spots of sanding and then we'll call it a night. We are now just covering everything up. Mike is laying out all of the plastic. We actually are using some products that we just got on Amazon. They come with like this plastic that has tape already on it, so it makes it super easy. You just roll it out, tape it down, and then you're ready to go. Spent most of the rest of the day prepping for paint. Like I said, it takes a ton of prep to get ready to paint interior walls in the RV. Now he's cleaning the walls, right?
Yep, with TSP.
Yeah, so we'll cover all of the painting stuff in a separate tutorial, so in case you're painting an RV and want to check that out, you can find that there. But anyways, yeah, we're just scrubbing walls now, getting ready to get everything cleaned, and so in the morning we can come back in here and start painting, starting with primer. So it's probably gonna be another late night in here, scrubbing walls, glamorous work. We picked up the paint today. We're gonna go with Sherwin-Williams Alabaster. So that's the same paint that I did in our current RV, and I just love it so much. So we're gonna do that again in here. We're starting out with just this main room for paint. We're trying to work in sections this time instead of taking on the entire RV at once, which is what we did last time. It's a little bit overwhelming that way. So that's kind of our goal this time, and I think it's going well. We've got a lot done in this space, and this is the main living area, so it's kind of exciting to see everything happening.
We're starting to lose light, but we got a couple more hours of washing the walls to go, so I might have to get out my super light.
We're about to start scrubbing walls, which I was gonna help him, but on second thought, since I'm still breastfeeding, I wanna stay away from these chemicals. They're really, really harsh chemicals to clean all of these walls. So it's up to Mike. Yet again, I leave him alone to do all the work.
It's the friend. Alright guys, we finished all the primer in here last night. It's looking good. It's time to spray some real paint now.
We are finally done with the painting process in this space, and it looks so much better. All of that hard work was definitely worth it. We cannot wait to rebuild this space and get the kitchen put back together. Next week, we're going to be ordering cabinets, going and picking out countertops, and starting to rebuild the kitchen. Thank you so much for following along. We cannot wait to share more next week.